Hey my babies, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Riahjay, and I'm back with another video. Today is Friday, my babies. It's the same day as the prior content video. I'm trying to get these content videos out because y'all know your girl is almost, I'm almost to my destination as far as I will almost be done with completing posting every day in the month of May, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself. So yeah, I'm just trying to get this content video prepared and recorded so I can have it ready for you all. You all are gonna see this content video on Sunday. So yeah, let's get right into it. So yeah, I hope all is well with you all is well with me, and I hope we all are continuing to stay about happiness, peace, and love. And I hope we all are continuing to stay determined, motivated, and focused. And I hope we all are continuing to walk in the alignment of stars that Allah has for us. I'm so happy. So yeah, let's get right into it. In today's video, I'm gonna be giving y'all another story time, and in today's story time, I'm gonna be telling y'all how me and my aunt literally had a fought. Me and my aunt a fought. What the fuck is that? Me and my aunt literally had a fight when I was like 12 or 13 years old. So yeah, let's get right into it. So I remember it like it was yesterday. I was like 12 or 13. And it was New Year's, and my aunt was going out with her friends and my sister. And you know, when I was younger, like the people that raised me really used to treat me like I was older. First of all, I was a child. 12 and 13 years old, I'm a child. But you know, coming from the people that raised me and the family that I'm in, people used to raise me as I was older than what I was, you know. So therefore, and they used to talk to me like I was older as well. So I was very exposed to a lot of things. I was very aware of a lot of things. And, you know, I just used to be treated as like literally like an older person, and I'm only a child. And then I know I was a big sister and all of that, because at this point, 12 and 13, my sister had left my aunt's household when she was 18, and she had a baby. She had her first son, and she moved out with her boyfriend and her boyfriend's family. So that leaves me to be like the older sister or whatever of my little brother. So my aunt, she used to, you know, leave me home, and I had to watch my brother. And, you know, it was a lot of responsibility for me because I'm only a child. But hey, that's how I was raised growing up for the most part. So yeah, let's get right into it. So this was New Year's. My aunt was going out to a party, a get-together, a gathering or whatever with her friends and my sister, and not my other sister. Not my sister, but my other sister that I talk about. And, you know, she was leaving me home with my brother. So she was like, oh, Raya, watch your brother. You know, I'll be home a little after the ball dropped. And I just remember, like, feeling away. Like, why can't I never go out, you know? And it's New Year's and stuff like that. Like, I was very vocal as a child as well, and very sassy, you know? So I was like, why can't I go out? Like, I want to go out too. It's New Year's. Why you always leave us on New Year's? Like, you know, I just was expressing to her how I felt. And, she had already been drinking, and you know, so she was like a little tipsy, and she was like heading out the door. So she was like, all right, Raya, call me if anything. You know, and I just remember talking shit while she was on the way out the door. I don't remember what exactly I said, but I said some smart ass shit like, you always leaving us, some shit like. And she heard me, so she turned around and she came in the room, and she was like, excuse me, miss, what did you say? And I was like, you're always leaving us. Like, why can't we go out too? Like, it's New Year's. You should be home with us, spending the holiday with us. And, you know, I guess, you know, that hit a nerve for her. So she was like, oh, you think you grown? You think you grown? You know, so what she said? You think you grown? So, yeah, she was basically just like, you think you grown? I'm not one of them bitches in the street. So, you know, don't be talking to me like I'm one of those bitches in the street. And I was like, what? She was like, so if you think you grown, what did she said something specifically like, you think you grown, I'm not one of those bitches in the street, you're not gonna be talking to me like I'm one of them. So I was getting sassy with her back, like, you always leaving us, like, so what, this is how I feel, like, you can't prevent me from feeling how I feel or whatever. You know, I was saying whatever I was saying at 12 and 13. So she was just like, all right, you think you grown, so I'm gonna treat you like one of those bitches in the street. And she was like, don't be raising your fists at me. She was like, so I was getting sassy, and I'm not gonna front, y'all, like, I was raising my hands and everything to her. So she was like, all right, you think you're grown, so fight me like one of those bitches in the street, something like that. It just went way too left, and we literally ended up having a fight. And she was like, oh, you raising your hands at me? She was like, all right. So she told my sister, like, hold her drink or something. And she really threw her hands. And I threw my hands too. And I remember I went to swing. And when I swang at her, she got me in a headlock and was punching me in my eye, my babies. This is crazy. Like, how am I a child fighting my guardian, my aunt, my mother's sister, you know? So she's punching me in my eye. My brother's crying. My sister's telling us to stop. Like, she's trying to break it up. Like, it was fucking crazy. But I broke her nail, too. Like, I broke her nail. And she gave me a cookie. And she was pissed because it was New Year. She had just got her nails in. And my aunt, she likes long nails. Like Shanae, Cardi B, and all of that. So she had just got her nails done for New Year's, and we had a fight. She gave me a black eye. Like, I was crying. I was emotional and stuff because I'm like, now I can't go outside. Look at my face. Like, I really had a cookie, yo. And, you know, but she was like, I'll deal with you when I get back in because y'all ain't going to fuck up my night. Y'all ain't going to fuck up my night. So, you know, she ended up calling us when the ball dropped. She was still out, but she ended up calling the house. And she was like, Happy New Year's. I love you, Raya. And, you know, I love you to my brother and stuff. I'll be home soon. And y'all good, blah, blah, blah. And, you know, we ended up having a long discussion about it. Clearly, I was on punishment. And then I couldn't go outside anyway because I had a black eye on my face. So that's crazy, y'all. When I think about it, it's hilarious. Like, first of all, who did I think I was? Fucking fighting my aunt, and she really sized me up. Like, she didn't give a fuck if I was a child. She was like, bitch, you want to raise them hands, then what's up? And but yeah, the next day, New Year's Day, she called me in her room. We actually had a serious talk, and I apologized because I felt bad. You know, I really don't mean no harm to the people that I love and stuff like that. Like, I'm not the type of person to cause trouble and start drama and stuff like that. Like, but, you know, I do have a sassy mouth and a sassy attitude, you know, and I'm very vocal and assertive and, and very expressive. So, you know, but I really apologize and stuff, but I was on punishment. She forgave me, and then, you know, clearly I never did that shit again because a bitch don't want no black eye on this pretty ass face. So, yeah, that's the story time about how me and my aunt literally had a fight. And she had me in a headlock and gave me a black eye, and I broke her nail on New Year's. So, yeah, I mean, y'all know I don't talk to my family currently, but that was a long time ago, and we made up about that situation, and she forgave me, and, you know, I understood that I was a child, and regardless of what I felt, I needed to stay in a child's place, and, you know, listen and stuff like that. So, yeah, y'all don't be fighting your parents and fighting your family, because that's really not a good look. Like, even though it was in the house and it wasn't in the street and stuff like that, that's really embarrassing and disgusting. Like, now, me being a mother, like, I really will whoop Wook's ass if she try to size me up and, you know, throw their hands with me. Like, you're not finna disrespect me like that in my house, you know. So, and wherever, like, you're not finna disrespect me like that. So don't be fighting your family in the street or indoors, my babies, because it's just not a good look. Anyways, thank you all for watching, my babies. I love you all so much, and I see you all in my next video. Peace and love.